Knock on wood, people. In my neck of the woods, we so far have dodged a blizzard bullet. So far. The patented chemical ice nucleation snow, courtesy of the friendly folks at, you know it, Raytheon and Lockheed Martin. It is Wednesday, the 5th of April, 2023. When I was a kid, way back when, you often heard, don't eat yellow snow. But today I'd warn you, don't eat what you think is snow. It's a mad chemist's dream, and as I said, the process has many patents. One of the many reasons I've been laying low at the bottom feeder pit as of recent. You know, the main reason? You know the main reason. Well, I've got stuff to do. But one of the other reasons is the bottom feeder pit is getting to be too religious even for me. And here's the big surprise. Too religious from room temp -7 IQers that proudly claim and shout it out, I don't do religion. Oh, but yes they do. And the weather is a good example. I will make the hardcore, easily proven scientific claim. You might think that is snow, just frozen water, you know, H2O, but it ain't. It's a patented chemical ice nucleation process, and I wouldn't eat it if I were you. You know, I do feel sorry for the animals and wildlife that have to eat it. It's a unanimous response, people. Oh, bullshit. Now, does the bottom feeder, and there's many of them, who throws the bullshit flag on my claim, say this because they have conducted in-depth research? Nope. Have they conducted any research whatsoever, even in the slightest bit? Nope. Did the person who threw the bullshit flag on me just get back the results from our mailman, who, by the way, a guy who has more vacation days than me, did he just get back from a ISO certified lab report that claims Dave Corm's wrong, he's full of shit, it is merely frozen H2O water? Nope. I was just exposed to their religion, their beliefs, and I'm getting fucking sick and tired of their religious beliefs. They don't do religion, but I gotta do theirs. That's the bullshit, people. Now, remember the guy who told me his 4-year-old granddaughter can make a better YouTube video than me? I corrected him and said, no, she can make a YouTube video you can understand. I really think the bottom feeders as a whole should sub that kid's channel. I mean, it's on their level. Okay, moving on. Briefly, whatever you think of the Donald, love or hate, America's best or worst president, he was recently indicted on a 31-count indictment from a George Soros, why is that guy still alive, funded Manhattan State's attorney. For the benefit of any bottom feeders rubbernecking on my podcast, this podcast today, Manhattan is in New York City. Now here's my takeaway on this current dog and pony show, the distraction that it is. If this news was from the 1980s concerning a Central American dictator who just had the opposition party leader arrested, I'd simply say, what's new about that? Might I point out that the Donald is the Republican Party front runner, and this ain't Central America in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. No, this is America today. People, we are never, ever, never going back to what this country once was. Not never. Get over it and get on with yourself. The title of this podcast is Latin for Ordo Ab Chao. Ask Fat Jesus how to say it. He took Latin. It is also the motto of the 33rd degree in Freemasonry. Imagine that, one of the three behind every tree. And today, chaos is everywhere. Food security, the economy, banksters, politics, just to name a few. And what about justice, legal, and the law? Have you guys heard the strange case of Douglas Mackey, a Floridian who was just convicted for posting a parody meme on Twitter in 2016, an anti-Hillary meme that tricked 4,900 demon rats to text their votes for the Hildebeest. It was a smartphone scam, they claim. Now, Order Out of Chaos, justice in America today. Take a look at the meme, people, and then ask yourself why. Why on earth the fooled 4,900 demon rats even have a right to vote? Are you that effing stupid? There should be an IQ requirement at a minimum of room temp -7, I say. And finally, Rick Wiles at True News was asked a question, or no, he asked a question we soon all must answer. What will you do when you wake up one morning to discover California has surrendered to the Red Chinese Army? You might want to go to Babel and learn Mandarin Chinese as a second language. And to any bottom feeders who have made it this far in the podcast, I humbly suggest you first master English. Just a humble suggestion. Now, I told you a while ago the Chinese Army could easily arrive in sea transit intermodal modified shipping containers any day. And the Chinese pouring across our open borders, our wide open southern borders, Chinese men of military age. Did I ever mention the Chinese military up in Canada? Oh, courtesy of Justin Trudeau. Are they the expeditionary force? Are they the tip of the spear? Time will tell, people. Something to think about. And you might have to wonder, what will you do when you read that news some morning? Some morning, I say, very soon. As for me, I got stuff to do.